Alright, how's it going, guys? Hybrid Spectre here. I'm going to be showing you probably the easiest solution to the Jindosh Riddle in Dishonored 2. Now, essentially what this is, it's a logic-based puzzle. I had to Google it the first time I did this to try to find an easy solution, when it turns out there's actually no easy solution. Until now, that is. But regardless, each time you play the game, the riddle is randomized each time. So I'm going to read you what this says here, and then I will proceed to show you the easiest way to do it. So the Jindosh Riddle. At the dinner party were Lady Winslow, Dr. Marcalla, Countess Conti, Madame Natsawi, and Baroness Finch. The women sat in a row. They all wore different colors, and Lady Winslow wore a jaunty red-green hat. Madame Natsau, I think that's how you say it, was at the far left, next to the guest wearing a blue jacket. The lady in white sat left of someone in purple. I remember that white outfit because the woman spilled her wine all over it. The traveler from Karnaca was dressed entirely in red, when one of the dinner guests bragged about her snuff tin. The woman next to her said they were finer in Karnaca where she lived. So Countess Conti showed off a prized diamond, at which the lady from Freyport scoffed, saying it was no match for her bird pendant. Someone also carried a valuable war medal, and when she saw it, the visitor from de Bokva, I think, next to her almost spilled her neighbor's rum. Dr. Marcalla raised her whiskey and toast. The lady from Belton, full of absinthe, jumped up on the table, falling onto the guest in the center seat, spilling the poor woman's beer. Then Baroness Finch captivated them all with a story about her wild youth in Dunwall. In the morning, there were 4 heirlooms under the table: the snuff tin, ring, the bird pendant, and the war medal. But who owned each? Now, right from the get-go, there is a lot of information here, and Arcane Studios did that on purpose. Now, at the very beginning, it says the women sat in a row, and they wore a lot of different colors. Believe it or not, that information is irrelevant, so pay no attention to that. What you really need to be paying attention to is the part where it says, so in this case, so Countess Conti showed off a prized diamond. So we already know which heirloom has been given to us. So now the order of the women doesn't matter. So as we can see, we have 2 Marcallas here. Let's change it to Conti. There we go. Now we already know Conti has the diamond. So there you go. First step is done. The rest of the women are here. Now all you have to do is just adjust the heirlooms to where they all line up until they all line up right. Snuff tin, ring, war medal. Okay, so that sequence didn't work. So basically, just play around with it until it works. Okay, so that sequence didn't work. Ring, war medal, snuff tin, bird pendant. Essentially what you have to do is just play with it until it opens. The order of the women really does not matter. Let's see. Okay, why don't we try snuff tin. Okay, why don't we try war medal here. Snuff tin there, bird pendant. Ring there. Okay, nope. Let's try ring. War medal. Snuff tin, bird pendant. Okay, why don't we try more metal, bird pendant. Crap. Snuff tin. Okay. All right, so that sequence didn't work. Essentially, what you're doing is that you're already finding the first woman who has the heirloom, and then just play with it until the rest falls into place. I literally did this like 2 minutes ago and I got it. I think it's the same sequence though. There it goes. See? There we go.
Got it. Now to find Aramis Stilton.
So it's not. So it's actually a lot easier than they play it out to be. So I hope that works. So basically, the trick to that is basically find the woman whose heirloom is already named. Line all the women up. The order doesn't matter, and just play with the heirlooms until you get it right. So I hope this video helps, and I'll see you guys in the next one.